everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are
hopefully awesome.
That's right, a positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky thing is somebody Smallville. That's right, everybody. Welcome to Going Back to Smallville, our weekly vodcast where Maggie and I rewatch and recap every episode of Smallville, week by week, episode by episode. We're currently in season 6. Episode Crimson. Grimlock? Is that what?
Crimson.
Hey, remember, if you'd like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or become a member right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Get your name listed just like all those fine folks did. And a special thank you to our Patreon producer for the month, Basilius of Stupidonia. Thank you, Basilius.
Thanks, man.
You are awesome.
You're a real one.
I love how like I just abruptly
just stop
kinda,
him.
I'm like, yeah, I'm done. That's
stop
plenty.
him.
That's plenty.
Forget y'all.
Maggie.
What's up?
It is Tuesday. How are you doing on this Tuesday?
It's fine.
Has it been a Tuesday for you?
It has been a Tuesday, yeah. I
Right.
like running on I think 4 hours of sleep.
Well, don't worry. I'll do that every once in a while, so it keeps you awake. How about
I
that?
should be okay.
How about that? Cash me outside. How about that?
No, I would punch her in the face.
Hot
Yeah, let's get those two women into a room.
Are they not the same person?
No, they're not.
They're the same person.
They are
this
not
whole
the same.
time.
The one that says "Cash Me Outside" is the one from Dr.
Cash
Phil.
me outside. How?
I'm not doing that.
She's not the woman that said "huck."
No, that was a drunk woman on the street that now has a podcast.
Are you sure they're not both the same person?
They are
though?
not
They
the same
seem-
person.
I don't. Have you ever
No.
seen them in the same room together?
Matt, one's
We're going back to
older
Smallville.
than the other.
Episode season 6. Nailed it.
Something's not right here.
Season 6, episode 13.
Labyrinth.
Apparently. No, I copied this over. What is it doing? I know I copied this over. Okay, maybe I just didn't update the name. Episode 13, of course, Crimson is the episode we're talking about. Special thanks to smallville.fandom.com for helping us curate the information for this episode. I need to use the other side of the mug, so it looks like I'm using a Smallville mug.
Yeah.
Technically, it's a
Buffy mug.
It's a Buffy mug.
DJ
S is
Knight,
for
the
Sunnydale.
Buffy mug. He loves
That's right.
Buffy.
Who does?
DJ.
DJ Not?
Yeah, man. He loves him some Buffy.
Hey, real quick, everybody, we'll get back to Smallville in just a second. But there was a Charisma Carpenter
Yeah.
posted did you know that she's Sabrina Carpenter's aunt?
What?
No, I'm joking. I
I was going to say, that would have been
Gotcha.
amazing.
Yeah. No, but she's on TikTok, and apparently someone left her a comment, and she reposted it and was like, I would love to get lunch with you. I'm a huge fan. And it was, I'm blanking on her name, but she played Elphaba.
Oh, Cynthia?
Yeah.
Rivera?
She said Cordelia was the best. I would love to have lunch with you someday.
Isn't
that amazing?
I bet that
That's-
made
oh,
Charisma
yeah.
Carpenter.
She was like,
I bet
what?
she was like crying.
Dude, she was. She's like, what the heck is going on?
Well, and also,
The
didn't
fuck?
somebody make a comment that Cordelia was truly one of Buffy's only friends?
Yes, because she keeps it real, son.
Yeah.
That's right.
Matt messing up with the title is our Labyrinth. It's supposed to be Crimson.
Hey,
Hey,
Matt Zion.
listen, we are well aware.
Hypocrite.
Call us out, Oracle.
I already said it correctly, Oracle.
Yeah, he did. It's just
Gosh.
the teleprompter apparently didn't
I
want to
didn't-
listen to
I
Matt.
copied it over, but apparently I didn't update that one part of it. I updated it in literally every other section. It doesn't matter. It's fine. No, there it is.
Debbie Downer.
Episode 123 overall. The original air date was February 1st, 2007. 4 days before my birthday.
So what?
How old was I?
I
20.
was 17.
I was 20 years old.
I was 17.
As an old man. 17. Oh, come. I'm sorry. Written by Kelly Souders and Brian Peterson, whose previous episodes include Season 2's Nocturne, Skinwalker, Prodigal, Accelerate, and Season 3's Phoenix, Relic, Delete, Crisis, Forsaken. No, Forsaken. Sorry, my bad. Happens every time. Season 4 is Gone. Scare, Sacred. Or is it Scare or Scar?
That's Scare.
Okay. Sacred, Blank, Forever. Season 5's Hidden, Exposed, Boink, Reckoning, and Wessel. Season 6. Well, I'm saying it like Scotty.
I know.
Or wait, no, it's not Scotty. Fuck, what was his name? What the fuck was his name?
He's a beautiful...
Jack off.
Beautiful soul.
Jack off. That was it.
As Jesse McCartney says.
It's Jack off. On Star Trek. It's Jack off.
Chekhov.
Yeah, Jack off.
Stop it.
What? Stop what? All I'm saying is Jack off.
No, you're not.
I'm saying Jack off. I don't understand.
You're saying something else.
I am saying the character's name.
No, he's not.
Which, of course,
everybody in chat call him out.
Is Jack off.
No, it's
All
not.
right.
Stop it.
What?
It's
Jack off. It's Jack off.
You're trying to mess with me.
Season 6 is Arrow and Hydro. And also directed by Glenn Winter, whose previous episodes include Season 5's Cyborg and Season 6's Fallout.
Hey.
Fallout New Vegas, am I right? Fucking nailed that.
Fallout Boys.
Oh! Hey, Tom
Fallout
Welling's...
76?
Nope. Tom Welling's movie, The Fog, opens with Sugar We're Going Down by Fall Out Boy.
Hey,
so there you go. See, it all comes back around. Synopsis is as follows. Lois tries on lipstick laced with red kryptonite and becomes overwhelmed with a desire for Clark and makes her move. That's right.
Oh, yeah. Talking about blowjob.
Oh, aw.
Okay, go for it.
Bustier.
Bustier.
Because she's wearing one.
Oh. It makes your boobs look bigger.
Selena.
It boosts you, yay. If you know what I'm saying.
No.
Boost.
Stop it.
Get it.
You're going to get smacked.
Becomes overwhelmed with a desire for Clark and makes her move. Clark is then infected when she kisses him. And as Cal, aka Red Clark, he lets his feelings and emotions be known about several recent events in his life and makes another plea to Lana to not marry Lex.
God.
Bum, bum, bum. This is Season 6, Episode 13, Crimson.
Hey, it did copy over. Look at that.
See, I told you. I'm just saying. Maggie,
What's up?
what do we think of this episode, Crimson?
Other than I think some parts I had to hide behind a pillow because I got so, I felt so awkward.
I feel like that's you with every Red K episode.
It is because I don't like those types of situations.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I've always been like that.
But Maggie. See, this is the classic hush situation. All right, where you need to hush. I'm joking. No, what I
Well,
meant,
good night, guys.
I'm joking.
Apparently,
Oh my God. Can I
things
finish?
have gotten to his head by...
Can I finish the actual thought I was going to say, Maggie? I'm talking about the Buffy the Vampire Slayer episode, Hush. All right. Hush and Once More with Feeling. Both of these episodes of Buffy served as a conduit to get the rest of the cast to talk to each other. Okay. And so, real quick, I just realized I haven't been recording any of this.
Wow.
So I'm just going to hit record real quick.
Good job.
It's fine. I'll loop it in. It'll be fine. And but no, like none of them were wanting to talk to each other. Everybody's keeping their feelings on the inside, right?
Yeah.
And so with Hush, what they did was they literally made it to where no one could talk, so they could finally communicate with one another. And then of course, once more feeling, you know, they didn't want to talk about their stuff with each other, and so they burst
them
into
talk.
song. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, so again, this is one of those episodes where it's like sometimes you just gotta have a fucking grenade tossed into a situation to really push everybody where they need them to go, you know? And
Mhm.
that situation this week is Red Kryptonite.
Yeah.
Always a fan. I'll be honest. I love Red Kryptonite. Red Kryptonite episodes are like they're special, you know? We don't always get them when we want them, but we find that we get what we need.
You don't always get what you want.
Exactly, Maggie. Exactly. But no, like, so obviously, you know, it's this is definitely an episode. Clark has been, hiding some feelings. Obviously, Lana's been hiding some feelings. The whole Lois part of it, I don't think was, you know,
No,
Lois been
because
hiding
Elise is
anything.
the first person you lay eyes on.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But I do like the fact, even though she forgets it all,
Yeah.
I do like the fact the moment they kiss, she's like, I've kissed you before.
Dude, so here's the thing.
I love it.
This is February.
Yeah.
1st of February. So this is the first episode of the February sweeps.
Oh.
And so you can tell this is a biggie. This is a big episode. All right. They touted it. I wish I had the poster pulled up here, but they touted it as the beginning of the greatest love affair in history or something like that. Like, hang on, I'll actually tell you exactly what it is. While I'm looking that up though, Maggie, what else was you thinking about this episode?
Oh my God. Like, I love the Lois and Cal stuff. I thought it was really funny.
Lois and Cal?
Yeah, Cal. Shut up. You was the one that couldn't say something earlier.
So there's part of the poster. It says the legendary love affair begins tonight. That's where I got the thumbnail from.
It ends tonight.
It begins tonight.
It ends tonight.
Lana's freedom in
Ends-
that night.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm talking about? Shit, man.
Yeah, man. It reminds me of some other things going on. Anyways.
Like in the real world?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's fine.
I'm
It's fine.
sorry.
No, hey, fuck Nazis, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it.
Fuck Nazis.
I don't think we should have to say that in the year of our Lord 2025.
Oh.
The year of our Satan 2025. I mean, apparently, you know, we're just keeping it real,
Hey,
you know?
easy. Easy there.
All right, anyway.
All right. Let me say hi to people real quick.
Hey.
Hi, Jariana. Hi, ZJ Knight. Hi, Hikari.
Hello. Welcome.
I promise. I've noticed you all. Don't worry. Anyways.
Should we put like a notice me senpai emote in the chat? I could do that.
That'd be really funny.
I'll work on it.
Okay.
I'll get the sushi der burger guy. All right. Anyway, back to you, Maggie.
Anyways, and just the whole crashing the engagement party thing.
Oh yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, here you go. Here's my present to you, Lex." And it's that baby rattle
Fucking
and the gasp. They're like going, "Oh!" I was like, "Y'all, come on.
I mean,
really?"
It's scandalous, Maggie.
I know, but like, really, y'all thought she just? I was with I was with Clark on that one. You think she's really with Lex because she loves him? She's good with him because she's pregnant. I think it's parts of that too, but that's just me.
I think we're supposed to infer that she's with him because
She loves.
I think here's the thing. I don't think she loves Lex.
No.
I think she hates Clark. Right? I think she's so mad at Clark. And you know what they say, the best way to get over somebody is to get under someone else. All right. And so I think
That's what they told you, didn't they?
That's right. And so that's her little small town upbringing you know, if she pulled her V card, then you know, she had to be with that person for the rest of her life. And I think that it's like a guilt thing, and she hates Clark. And she's trying to convince herself. Okay, I was trying to be funny with the whole V card thing, but I think she's trying to convince herself that she loves Lex, but she definitely does not actually love Lex. But she's trying to convince herself that that's what she wants because she doesn't want to want Clark anymore. You know?
Yeah.
But she obviously does.
Also,
I mean, she tongued that dude. You know?
Yeah, she did. Don't blame her. Anyways.
Me neither. I'd tongue more than his mouth. I'll tell you that.
Like, whoa.
What?
Easy.
I'm just talking about like his cheek. Butt cheek.
Oh my god. I was waiting on it. Oh, I was supposed to lose my thought. There it is. Anyways. What the hell is up with these shooting stars that show up at random times when Lana's in the fucking barn?
I have a theory. I think
A game theory.
I think whoever does like the special effects for the sky in Smallville, I think
That's their signature.
No, I think they fucking hate what's that guy?
Oh,
You know who I'm talking about, don't you? You know, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I was like,
think
he's got some weird ass name.
They hate Neil deGrasse Tyson. And so
Yeah.
they're like,
you know
just
what?
to fuck with him, let's just keep fucking up the stars. Like, we know exactly what day it is, what year it is. We don't care. Just shooting stars everywhere, you know? Which, in fairness, this show takes place in a fictional universe, obviously.
Yeah.
Because Smallville's not real.
Yeah.
Neither is Metropolis, nor Krypton. So, I mean, Neil deGrasse Tyson can suck it.
Well, I don't think we knew anything about him back in 2007. So
He was around.
I don't remember him.
I mean, I don't either, but he was, I mean, he didn't just poof into existence as a 60-year-old man in 2012, you know? No,
He did poof.
No, he did not.
He did
Maggie.
poof.
Maggie,
Poof.
what else did you think of the episode? Did you like this episode?
I did like this episode. Like I said, it's just like I love the fact that it was so drama, like soap drama filled. It was so much fun.
Like a Spanish soap opera. Aren't those called something?
Telenovelas.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Like Lois and them showed up, crashed an engagement party. Then Clark takes Lana, like kidnaps her, basically.
God. And can I say, what the fuck, Lex? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, Lex sucks. Obviously. But, like, Clark straight up abducts your fiance, your pregnant fiance.
Yeah.
And, like, he's not even passed out at the moment. Like, I mean, he gets thrown or whatever. But,
Yeah.
like, we cut to his face and he's, like, looking up. Like, you ain't gonna send anybody? Like, even yourself? Like, I get maybe Lex is dazed and, like, you know, it's like, oh, you know, but
apparently.
like, no bodyguards, like, fucking richest man in Smallville. Okay, well, I guess that's not saying a lot, but you know, Lex fucking Luthor,
Yeah.
and like nobody is gonna be able to stop or even attempt. Obviously, they can't stop Clark, but like
Well,
nobody's gonna attempt to stop
Also,
it.
wherever Clark, got to redo it, like with Lana, like
Yeah.
not proposed to her and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, perfect example there. Stop. Perfect.
I saw an angel. Of that I'm sure. I just wanted to say I saw her an angel. All right, keep going.
Perfect example. I'm waiting on you.
I'm done. I'm not doing it. I'm
waiting
not doing
on
it.
you.
Hey,
I'm gonna.
I'm not doing it. That was a pinky promise.
Okay.
All right. I'm not doing it. I'm done.
All right. Anyways, but like, perfect example of him doing that kind of crap is there. He got drunk, and then Lana shows up, and then he like basically drives out.
Which that still happened.
Yeah.
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 But like that, I'm just saying that was a perfect example of him just acting on his own.
Yeah, sure. But
Like,
I guess what I mean, what I'm trying to say is
Lex's
like,
security does suck. I agree, Matt ZR.
like what I'm trying to say is like Lex doesn't move to save Lana or protect her, nor does he send anyone that works for him to do it. Like, not just like him going after like that. Yeah, I believe that he would do that, you know, to go to Clark's barn or whatever.
With a gun.
Yeah, with a fucking gun. But like, I mean, like, she's being drug out by like somebody who I guess at the time you would believe he's on drugs.
Yeah.
Right? Your pregnant fiance.
Yeah.
And like, you don't do nothing. Like, you do nothing, you know? Like, I don't know. It just seemed, I don't know. Lex is a bitch.
Yeah, he is. Matt Stewart says, Matt does have a point. I don't think Lana truly cares about Lex. She's just doing it to hurt Clark, basically.
Yes. Now, I will say, I think it's a subconscious thing. I don't think she's actively being like, I fucking hate Clark. I'm going to marry Lex. Fuck. Like, I think she's trying to convince herself she loves Lex. But she knows she doesn't.
Yeah. And
she wants to want Lex, but she doesn't want to want Clark.
Want to want. Also, so Clark gets, stabbed.
Oh, yeah.
Towards the end.
Yeah.
And like me and you thought, oh crap, Lana got stabbed.
For real, that's what it looked like.
That's what it did. The camera angle there left you guessing, I guess. I guess that was the point of it.
Like, I mean, we knew that, like, obviously they did that for a reason.
Yeah.
So, like, what's the reason? And then, of course, we find out it's because there's a little chisel.
And I love the fact that Martha shows up. She's like, leave.
Yeah.
Leave. I've got this.
Get
and I'm
the
like,
fuck out of here.
I'm like, hell yeah, Mama's here. She's going to beat us.
real quick. We talk about this all the time about, people not, realizing that they're in goddamn Smallville, right?
Yeah.
Props to Martha for immediately knowing that he was on Red K.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't even a question,
Well, even...
Good job, Martha.
Well, even Chloe realized it too.
Yeah.
Like when he showed, because she didn't know that he had been infected with it by then.
Yeah.
But whenever he came up talking to her, like she's like, "Oh shit."
Yeah. But I mean, like, because usually we've seen every other time everyone's like, "What's wrong with Clark? What's wrong with Clark?
He's acting like himself."
Yeah, what is going on?
Yeah.
Like, even in this episode, when Lois was all over Clark, Chloe's like, I don't know, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, Clark's like, "No, it's not. She's on something."
And
Clark does not take any chances. He's like, "No, she is on something."
So props to Mama Kent, because she actually paid the fuck attention.
She's like, "It's Red K."
Speaking of Red K and just lobbing emotional grenades at people,
Yay!
let's get into war. What is it good for?
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
How
Watch
does he
me.
sleep like that?
Who, Clark?
Henry.
Oh, Henry Clark?
Yeah, Henry Clark. He's sleeping so weird right now. It's so funny and cute.
How Clark and Lana have progressed this week? Well, Red Clark crashes Lana and Lex's engagement party and reveals that Lana is pregnant.
Baby shower.
Oh, God. Red Clark then abducts Lana and takes her back to the barn.
Boink.
That's my one. Good job. Man, I'm rubbing off on you. That's not good.
I'm really tired.
Red Clark kisses Lana and she eventually gives in and kisses him back.
Good old tonsil hockey going on.
Ow! Talking about
Chicken salad and a dirty Reuben.
No one knows what that is.
Man, I threw you off on that, didn't I?
let's see here. Lana finds Lana finds the tool. I'm so lost. Finds
Are
the
you
tool
Charlie Day?
that Lex.
Yes.
Lana finds the tool that Lex stabbed Clark with and sees how it was bent, being used against Clark.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Maggie?
Well, I told Matt after the episode, it's like, so she went out
Yes.
back
Yes.
to the scene of the crime.
Absolutely.
In the
100%.
middle of the night to their barn
Yes.
to grab what looks like to me a wood carving tool.
It does kind of look like a chisel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or,
Yeah.
I mean, at
That's how
first I thought it
Clark
was a
chisels his
screwdriver.
abs.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Could be. At first I thought it was like a screwdriver, but it does look like some sort of like.
Because, yeah.
you
Because
know.
it's got like a little scoop.
Mm.
So,
Scoop those abs.
yep. It
You
got,
know. But no, like, what do you think's gonna? Will anything come about from the founding of the chisel?
I feel like Lana's gonna start. I don't think she's gonna ask questions. I think she's gonna test stuff out. Like not anything
like
crazy.
Superman 2 when Lois pulls a gun on Clark.
Yes. No. I
That'd be
think
amazing.
it's just gonna be like random things. Like she's gonna
Okay.
try to catch him.
Mm.
You know, because like if you think about Chloe,
Yeah,
someone showed her.
yeah. Alicia,
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Alicia.
R.I.P.
Never
Queen.
forget. That teleporting son of a bitch. You know, she was the best.
And you know, I was like, wow.
The last time we saw Red K was the Alicia episode.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And also, Chloe held on to it. You know,
Yeah.
she
yeah.
didn't. She knew about it. But she'd be like, "Oh, yeah, Clark, I know you'll be there."
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like
That was so good. I loved when
so.
Chloe would like give him an out. You know?
Yeah, she'd
So
be like,
good.
"Oh, I'll turn my back right now." But like, I think Lana, if they have more interactions with each other, I think Lana will give him a little bit more grace about stuff. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
So do you think we have reached a place in the series that it would be beneficial for Lana to find out?
Would it be beneficial?
Yeah, like is it time for Lana to find out?
Yeah, God Almighty,
Yeah.
yes.
You think so?
For the love of God, this
Yeah.
has been going on for too long.
6 years.
Yes,
Literally 6 years. This is
I
the
know.
sixth season.
This has been
6
going.
seasons in a movie.
Oh God, it's been going on too long.
Yeah.
It just something's got to give, guys.
But do you think that let's play this out. If she was to find out, do you think the stuff that happened in the 100th episode would still have any relevance now, or do you think we've moved so far beyond that it doesn't really matter?
We're past that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because the thing is that she wanted Clark to trust her,
Yeah.
and like some part of her still wants that.
Yeah. I mean, that's all she's ever wanted.
And like it's not about her going to exploit him or anything. She truly
Yeah.
loves him.
Yeah.
So she just wants to know what the heck does Martha and Chloe know that she doesn't?
It kind of feels like she's like tired of being told she's crazy.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, because people keep fucking gaslighting her.
Yeah. And I mean,
And like, I kind of get it.
yeah.
I mean,
I understand.
in the modern world, the's a lot that I feel like I'm being gaslit about. You know,
Amen,
I'm like, how
brother.
the fuck are we here? And like, how is everybody just acting normal?
Yeah.
Like everything's okay. And like the worst part about the downfall of America is the fact that I still have to go to work and pay bills. You know, like
Yeah.
when the fuck does the Mad Max shit start happening? Because I'm ready. Like if we're going down, fucking at least let me not have to fucking go to the 9 to 5 anymore. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want it. I'd much rather it be a good time. But like if that's where we're heading, then like, you know, give me the prison.
Land of the free, of course.
Give me the prison. Just to be clear, that was the Walking Dead reference. Just to be clear, I didn't mean like put me in jail. That is not what I was trying to say. I want the opposite of that actually.
Oh,
Anyway,
crap.
Lana's
So-
being gaslit.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
not trying to exploit him. She wants to be proven. She wants to know that she's not crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like that's honestly the driving force.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and even past that, I don't know what. Like, where does Lana go
Yeah.
from that? You know,
Yeah.
like, does that cause her and Clark to be able to be together? Does that cause her to never trust Clark again? Like,
Yeah.
what happens then if she's to find out?
Yeah.
You know, so
Classic,
Interesting stuff.
Just letting everybody know, Classic Sonic is in chat. I acknowledge you, Classic Sonic.
Classic Sonic's in chat.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, Classic Sonic. You know. You already know.
Wait, whatever we said last night
Amy-
to piss him off.
Amy is shaped like a boat.
A fridge. That's a fridge.
How Clark and Lex have progressed this week. Well, Red Clark talks a lot of shit about Lex at the engagement party, and Lex pulls a gun on Clark, to which Red Clark laughs.
He's like, do you know what kind of game you're playing?
He's like, you don't want to do that, buddy. Come on, listen here, bald fuck. What do we think about Lex pulling a gun?
That's
Like going R. Kelly on Clark, you know?
It's very much Lex Luthor fashion, I think,
Put
now.
in the closet.
Because
Now I'm up in the closet.
doesn't Lionel pull a gun out multiple times at the beginning of the series?
I don't think so.
I thought
Lionel?
he did. Yeah, Lionel. I feel like
I don't remember Lionel
like
having a
father,
gun.
like son.
I don't remember Lionel having a gun. Lionel wasn't a very hands-on kind of guy,
That's true.
you know? Except for the part where he was like, remember that? I think it was when Julian died,
Yeah.
which was sad. But he's like,
Yeah.
you know? Which, I mean, fair.
Oh my God, he would have been.
Fuck Lex.
You know what? He would have been a great Green Goblin.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, he would. Dude, John Glover, man. Listen. The gloves are off.
The gloves are off of Jungle.
That's
If
all
we
I
ever
have.
get to go to like a fan expo,
You know, I
and
met
he's-
John Glover. Right?
no,
Have I not told you this?
I'm hurt.
I mean,
Right now.
like I say, met. Like,
You have kept a secret from me.
no, I've told you about it. You just, I don't think there was. I don't think contextually you knew.
Yeah.
But like, okay, you remember the Superman celebration that I went to back in
Yeah.
like 2012, I believe.
Yeah.
So you know, I submitted a fan film.
Yeah.
Couple of them that were terrible. But so me and Billy and you know, his wife and Landon was with us, and John Glover and another future Smallville cast member.
Mm.
I'll just say the actress's name because I don't really want to give away.
Oh, it's okay.
who
You
the
don't even
player's
have
name.
to say their name.
Well, just so because everybody else is gonna be wondering who I'm talking about.
Mm.
The actress's name is Laura. So there you go. Her and him were doing a Q&A.
Ah.
And they started taking questions from the audience, right? And so it was the last question was asked. And then Lana was like, oh, me, right? And they didn't pick him. And so you know, the person asked the question or whatever. And then John Glover was like, hey, get the boy in the bag, right? And talking about Landon, right? And so he says, hey, I'm Landon Raff or whatever. He's like, I think he was like 9.
God, I
at
was
the
going to
time.
say
He's
he's probably
very-
a baby
Yes.
still to us.
Yes, this was like when he did the Superboy movie with me. So you know how like how much of a kid he was at that point. And he says, what was your favorite part of filming Gremlins 2?
what did he say?
I mean, everybody cheered,
Yes.
like because nobody had brought that up,
No,
obviously.
No, of course
And
not.
and I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, he laughed, and he was like, "Oh, that was one of the funnest experience."
Aw.
Yeah, like it was really nice. It
I'd
was really
ask him
cool.
about how he infected poison ivy.
Oh man, but yeah, he was a cool dude.
Yeah.
He was. I mean, again, based off
I
of.
was just saying, if we ever got to meet him, I think I'd hug him.
He's pretty great. He's pretty
Yeah.
great. I do like that guy.
I mean, Michael Rosenbaum still calls him his dad. Like, whenever they go to all these expos and stuff together.
So I cut this out during the DCU, but apparently Michael Rosenbaum has been on record saying that the like using DC characters might have been a detriment to the Arrowverse because like Smallville had to be more like thoughtful, I guess, with what they got to use.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I didn't look into it, and that's why I cut it out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's interesting. Yeah, I wonder how much shade he's been thrown at the Arrowverse. You know,
I want to listen to their stuff, to him and Tom Welling stuff
Hey,
so
man.
bad, but I can't.
pretty soon, only like 2 years left.
I know.
until we can listen to
I
him.
want to so bad.
How Lex and Lana have progressed this week. Well, Lex decorates the nursery without Lana. Sorry, real quick. Bonehead move. Come on, Lex.
Fuck you, Lex. I know
Like-
you're the daddy, but no. Like, maybe buying a
Bullshit.
crib, cool, that's fine. But you
Even-
getting to decorate it?
Even if he had hired a decorator, it would have been less offensive
I think,
than him decorating it himself without Lana.
and also, I don't know if it was in Julian Dream or not. Those effing clowns.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
What was that? No.
Send in the clowns. They're
say that.
already there. It's the Krusty the Clown special.
Wow.
Anyway,
Wow.
tells Lana he wants to tell everyone about their baby, but Lana is hesitant to tell everyone because she doesn't want to give the idea that her being pregnant is the only reason they are getting married, to which Lex makes Lana feel guilty about. Fuck Lex.
I think there I even called out, said, red flag, red flag.
Like-
Even like between the nursery being decorated and him saying that to make her feel bad.
Yeah.
I was like, get out. Now,
Yeah.
I do not care if his stuff helped do something to your eggs. I
If
don't
his
care.
semen,
I don't
if his
care.
semen fertilized her
I
eggs.
really, I'll be honest. I don't think there's a baby.
What the fuck?
Just saying. That doctor was very
Like-
shady. Just saying.
Like no baby at all.
Yeah.
Not that like she's lost the baby.
No.
You think there's just no baby.
I think there's no baby.
That's fucking crazy, Maggie.
I know.
Like
But Lex
That's
is
dark.
fucking crazy.
that's dark. That's really dark, Maggie.
He decorated effing nursery without
There-
her.
listen,
You know?
I will say there is something about the baby, obviously. I'm not gonna tell you any more than that.
Okay.
So that's why I'm you know
I don't trust that doctor.
I may seem shifty about the baby discussion, but I just don't want to give anything away.
I know. I
So,
know.
but I mean, I have told you that there is something about the baby,
Yes.
so I'll leave it at that.
But yeah, poor Krusty DJ Knight.
But yeah, that was fucked up. Honestly, the whole thing with the nursery, the making her feel guilty stuff, and like I mean, we've obviously had kids. For those who didn't know,
We have two.
yeah,
And a dog.
Well, this is more about pregnancy, but like
Eh.
me and you both know that obviously there's a certain time that you don't really want to tell everybody until you're ready to tell everybody.
Yeah, it's more or less because of suspicions. More than anything, it's just you don't want to jinx it, more or less.
Yeah, and I mean like it's it's
And you want to make sure you're healthy and the baby's healthy.
yeah, and because like the I don't really know what you want to call it, but I guess like the loss rate before the end of the first
Yeah.
trimester is so large that it's common
Yeah.
for people to want to wait until at least the second trimester before
Yeah.
saying anything. And so for Lex to be just a fucking bitch about it, like fuck him, man. And like, I mean, obviously fuck Red Clark too, but I mean, Red Clark, he's
He had
not
some
in
good
control.
points.
He did have some really good points. It was worth it, honestly. Let's see here. So Lex finds out that Lana kissed Clark back.
I love how Red Clark says it. He's like, sure wasn't complaining when you was kissing me back.
When your tongue was down my throat. Lex and Lana somewhat reconcile while Lana and the baby are being checked over. However, the doctor later tells Lex that this pregnancy is not a typical pregnancy. Well, that's
Wait.
not. No,
No. Well,
that'll work.
Red Clark is cold but fun.
Yeah, he is.
But fun to see when we get to see it.
I love Red Clark. Like he's
That's
awful.
that.
He's
Yeah.
awful, but
Yeah.
he's great. I love him.
He speaks the truth, but the delivery is horrible.
He spices things up.
Yeah, spicy truth.
Sometimes you just need a little bit of that bam.
Sometimes you just need that zest of life. in your life. Why am I cutting out so bad?
Are you cutting out?
I feel like I am.
You don't sound like you're cutting out to me.
I don't know.
Okay. How Clark and Lois have progressed this week. Well, Maggie, Jimmy sets up Clark and Lois on a date without their knowledge. Good job, Jimmy. We salute
Man.
you.
Chloe's like, you gotta be kidding me.
I mean, honestly, Jimmy, probably the most astute person on the entire
Props to
series,
him.
you know?
Yeah.
And Jimmy bringing some truth bombs at
Oh,
the end of
God.
this episode, you know?
Man, he soaked her in gasoline and set her up to put her on fire.
What the fuck are you talking
To
about?
Chloe.
What?
Like just how she kept on
Gaslighting her?
No, not
Okay.
gaslight. I just meant
Okay.
like it was like burn after burn after burn.
Well, I mean,
And it was
she was burning
truth.
him, though.
Yeah. I know.
Because the whole Red Clark thing.
I
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Sorry, the way you were saying it sounded more malicious, which
Uh.
I don't think was
No.
Jimmy's intent.
No, it wasn't. It was like bam, bam, bam,
Yeah.
bam. And I was like, oh.
He's like,
God.
I'm done with you acting like I'm crazy, you know?
Yeah.
Sorry, Clo.
Whether or not he was on something or not, he shouldn't have
Yeah.
been doing
And like,
that.
I love how he's like, so we're just gonna act like nothing happened.
That she got
like-
kidnapped.
Like he kidnapped somebody. Like, what do you mean? And honestly, Jimmy asking the right questions.
Yes.
You know, of course, obviously, I'm on Clark's side and everything.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean,
well,
he's asking the right questions.
it
you know?
helps when you know the whole kit and caboodle that's going on. You know, Clark
Yeah.
has superpowers. He's not from Earth. Yada yada
Yeah,
yada.
yeah.
He was affected by a red meteorite
Right.
rock and stuff. And like, and the
Yeah.
fact that Chloe can't tell him any of that.
I mean, Chloe honestly should have thought of a better thing than just, he just, it'll be okay. You know, like she should have thought of something more than that.
I think she just thought, oh, any other time I say this, he just goes with
Yeah.
it.
She, I feel like she was not appreciating Jimmy to the
No.
level that she needed to.
No.
She pulled, you know what Jimmy is?
Oh.
Jimmy is Chloe's Riley.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the follow up. Nope, that's not the word. The rebound guy.
Mm-hmm.
But he should be the guy.
Yeah.
But she's treating him like the rebound guy.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not sometimes, you know. So who's gonna be Chloe's Spike?
I don't know.
Brainiac.
Nah.
Let's see here. Lois gets infected with Red Game, begins to come on to Clark. Boink. Red Lois makes Clark a mix CD.
Yeah.
Best thing ever. I need to find like the track list, which I guess they probably didn't have the track list.
I think it's
listed on
just
there.
White Snake songs
Just
in
White
general.
It's so great. Red Lois takes Clark into a phone booth at the Daily Planet to make out and inadvertently infects Clark with Red K. I don't have this mentioned in the DCU references. I meant to. But obviously a phone booth is what, Superman is known for getting changed into his super suit.
Mhm.
And the fact that that's the place that Lois and Clark
Decided
share their, like, asterisk first kiss
yeah.
that they're both aware of. We'll put it that way. Which,
Yes.
well, I guess she's not really aware of it now.
No, she's
They're
not.
both aware that each other is who they are.
Yeah.
Not like the Green Arrow.
Yeah.
That whole situation doesn't count as their first kiss.
Yeah.
I feel like this counts as the first kiss. They haven't kissed outside of that, have they?
Other than him being
The Arrow?
the arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the only time.
That's the only time.
Yeah. Red Clois are making out when Lois mentions Oliver, to which Red Clark becomes jealous and takes Lois to the top of the Daily Planet and super jumps to Oliver's loft and reveals his secret to Lois. Almost said Lana. I gotta say, watching this the first time, I was like, oh my God, is he gonna fucking fly? Is he
Yeah.
flying? Can you read my mind?
Can you read my mind?
But no, obviously it was a super
Mhm.
jump. Red Clovis then crashed Lana and Lex's engagement party. Red Clark leaves Red Lois, so this is getting ridiculous.
Abduct Lana.
So he could abduct Lana. Chloe and Jimmy then save Lois by spraying her with regular kryptonite. Clark and Lois, now both no longer under the influence of red kryptonite, discuss what has happened between them. Lois has no memory of anything that happened, and Clark pretends to not remember either. When Clark shows Lois that she made him a mix CD, she laments that she must have really liked him, and gives a slight hint of sadness that she is no longer with Clark, and walks away.
I just like Clark.
you.
Did we?
Did we what, Lois? Boink. What do we do, Lois? Did we go downtown? Are you asking if I shaved the cat?
We didn't.
Are you asking if I played hide the pickle?
Why is this going on?
Larry the Cucumber.
Oh my god.
What a great relationship this is. Clark and Lois. The Lois relationship. Like, I gotta say, you know, we talk about all the time how much we love Lois and how much she's a breath of fresh air joining this show back in season 4, right? Seeing this, like, this needs to be the show. Like, God, we're dying for it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we have been just treading water with Klana and Klex and Lois. Lalana, or was it Lalegs? Is that what we call their relationship?
Help me out here, Matt TR.
I think it was Lalana. Lalex. Maybe it was Lalex. It doesn't matter. Anyway, we've been so drugged down by these
I
three
can't remember.
fucks for like 2 years, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Klana, it's been like fucking 6 years. And so, like, seeing this, like, them going into the newsroom to make out, like, and I'm not just saying because, like, you know, they're hot or whatever. Like, I don't mean like that. I just mean, like, there is a magnetism between the two, you know? There is something when they're on screen together, they're perfect, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they play off each other so good. And, like, there's not all this fucking baggage of, like, Wah and Alicia and Dean and, you know, all this shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, none of that exists.
Matt Sierra says it was smart of Clark for him to pretend that he forgot he's usually crappy with excuses.
Yes, that was a good call on Clark's, for sure. Put him on. What?
What did he call Lana and Lex together? I can't remember.
Oh, I don't think. No, I was talking about us.
Oh, I know, but like Matt Sierra's the one that would always say it. It's going to drive me insane.
What, Mrs. Luther?
No, the relationship name for Lana and Lex. Like, you know,
Lenex. Kleenex.
I'm trying to see if he said it anywhere. I don't think he has.
Hey, well, Maggie, why are you looking at that?
As you
Let's
are.
go ahead and jump into
Lexana.
Lexana. There you
There
go.
we go.
Let's
Thank
get
you.
into continuity.
Carry on my wayward son.
Now, babies. The color crimson is a purplish red to a vivid red. Lois's lipstick is colored crimson. Red is also the color of kryptonite that infects Clark in this episode. The title Crimson is very similar to season 2's Red, which also dealt with red kryptonite.
What? They did it. What was that? What was that? Did I glitch or something?
That was the shortest clap. It lasted all of like 1/10 of a second. The CW released a poster with the tagline, "The legendary love affair begins tonight," to promote the start of Lois and Clark's hidden romantic feelings for each other that are brought to the surface by red kryptonite. Let's pause and talk about this for a second. Do they actually have feelings for each other currently?
I think they
Romantic feelings.
well, I believe there is something there.
Okay.
I don't think it's reached the point of
Boinking.
stop it. Of like I guess romantic, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But like there's times that I think we've caught like certain looks Either
Yeah.
Clark is,
Like Clark kisses her as the Green Arrow, and he's like, "Whoa!"
and like even when he shows up at the apartment later in that episode at the end,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
she's like, that Green Arrow could teach Oliver a thing or two. About kissing. Like that too. But like Lois didn't know that it was him as the Green Arrow,
Yeah.
so it's like flip, you know.
Yeah. Do you think she's like, okay, she saw his dick.
She's seen a lot more.
so-
She's seen everything.
I know, and like twice, and like she then tried to get into the shower with him, right? Or jokingly, I guess.
Yeah,
But like, do you think like
I
she's
think she's,
you know, had an attraction of some kind?
she probably has, but also she's that type of personality that she's flirtatious with anybody that she thinks she can, you know,
Oh, okay.
like
to
she
goad
knew,
him.
yeah, but also she knows that, oh, he's a farm boy. I bet I could get him blushing, you know,
Okay.
stuff like that. And then
Yeah.
like, of course, yeah, when she lived in the same house as them and stuff, it became more of like, it's kind of like a brother and sister thing. Like we can get
Yeah.
on each other's nerves.
Yeah.
But since she's moved out of the house, it's like they've kind of missed each other.
Yeah.
But the relationship has changed a bit. Like they're no longer like the I hate you.
Right.
I
Right.
hate you for being in this house, you know, and I
Yeah.
can't be myself. But now that she's in the apartment and stuff and they don't get to see each other on a regular basis,
Yeah.
it's kind of changed the dynamics.
Starting to see each other as members of the opposite sex.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm.
Even like when she's on Red Cake, she's like, "Oh, I always you're just a dorky farm boy, and I'm into that too." And he's like, "I'm not just a dorky farm boy." Like I was like,
Oliver's
"Everything
not even
you're
in my
saying,
league."
You're saying it wrong."
I mean, he did see her boob.
Yeah.
Well, the part of her boob.
I mean,
She got a tattoo. She
I
got
mean
a
that boost you
titty
boosting
tat.
them out.
She got a titty tat. What
Fake
was that?
one.
What was that on? What was that on? It was oh fuck. What was that on? Was it? It was Shia LaBeouf.
Oh God.
Was it on Disturbia?
Probably.
Is that where? Because I don't think it was. I don't think it was Transformers.
No.
Like I don't think it was that. But he's like, she got a little titty tat.
I think you're right. I think
but
you're
I
right.
want to say it was like a housekeeper or something. But like I don't remember there being a housekeeper.
There
in
is a
Disturbia.
housekeeper in Disturbia. It's the house that they've been watching. There's a housekeeper that shows up.
Okay. Does
So-
she have a titty tat?
I can't remember.
This is off the
I
rails.
know,
This does
I know,
not matter.
I know, but I don't remember a titty tat being
I
involved.
just remember him saying it. I just remember
I don't
Shia
have
LaBeouf
anything.
specifically
I haven't
saying
heard
titty
anything
tat.
but the itty bitty titty committee being said. You know.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think it's Disturbia. Disturbia is the
Yeah.
only thing coming to mind.
Yeah, but
But-
there is because like Shia LaBeouf, he's like watching. He's like, "There's a housekeeper.
I want to say she
Housekeeper's
was
showing up."
like a little bit older. Like it wasn't like it wasn't like he was attracted to her, but like just that she had.
Descriptions.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, maybe it was one of the people. Oh, wait.
oh God.
It's when he's explaining it to his buddy, who comes over,
oh
right?
God, yes.
And then because he's been watching all the people,
yeah.
and there is a housekeeper, not in the house,
That
not in
he-
the main house
Yeah.
with the dude
Yeah.
from Disturbia, but across the way, and she's sleeping with the husband.
Yes, that's what it is.
And he's like, yeah, she got one of those titty tats, and like his friend like can't move past that. He's like, wait, what? Where?
Where?
He's like, no, check out. Here's these
Which one?
kids. Look
Which
at these kids.
one?
They're watching pornography.
Which one's got the titty tat?
Pretty much. That's pretty much
Is it like in or out?
Interestingly, Lionel Luthor does not appear in this episode,
Oh.
even when it is his son's engagement party and Martha's there. So,
Man. And also Red Clark. Damn.
Yeah,
he
man.
delivered a
dude, when he drops that line about his dad,
He's
like fucking A, man.
He's like, what?
goddamn.
Dad hasn't even been gone a year. I was like,
Yeah, goddamn Clark. Like, I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
In a deleted scene, Martha goes to the mansion and gives Lana a gift, a piece of heirloom family jewelry. She explains that Lana was out of the country and unable to return. According to Smallville, the official companion for season 6, Annette O'Toole objected to Martha attending the party out of loyalty to Clark. However, the writers explained that Lana thought she intended to stay after dropping off the gift, so she did in order to not hurt Lana's feelings. I appreciate that they thought it through, and I appreciate that Annette O'Toole was like, she wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
she wouldn't be there. She wouldn't do that to Clark.
Yeah, like I could see her out of politeness, of being Martha.
Yeah.
Yes, sending a gift.
For sure. And like
But-
she's known Lana since she was a little girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but to stay,
Yeah.
like, nah.
But I think it ended up being like Lana doesn't have anybody.
Yeah.
And she thought Martha was going to
Which-
stay, and you know.
Also, so Nell could go to fucking Paris to pick out a wedding dress, but she sure as hell can't show up for her niece's engagement party. Like, what?
It's not a great shindig, though. You know what I mean? There's
I
like
know it's-
14 people, and like
I
most of them are
know.
business associates. If we're being honest, like, you know what I mean? This isn't like a real party.
No, it's
You
not.
know,
Well,
this isn't a real engagement party.
It's not a real. It's not a real thing.
It's not real.
Uh,
I keeps it real, son. Anyway, it is interesting that Lois and Oliver were.
Lana is jealous. DJ Knight? No, she's not.
It is interesting that Lois and Oliver were invited to the engagement party, since Lex has openly expressed disdain for both of them, Lois in Solitude and Oliver in Reunion. Lana could have invited them, but she has only met Oliver in passing, and while earlier episodes, such as Oracle, have portrayed her and Lois on friendly terms,
Mhm.
they are not close friends. So because Lois had the invite.
Yeah.
So like why was Lois and Oliver invited to this? You know what I mean? And like, honestly, fair point.
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
Oh,
Like, I don't know why. For some reason, I thought it was Martha's invitation. I don't know why I thought that.
Matt Sierra says Lana, however, is very crazy.
That is true.
That is
Crazy.
true. She
Crazy,
is.
crazy.
About Clarky Poo.
This is the first
Clarky
time.
Clark.
Megan, get this.
No.
This is the first time that Clark, Lana, and Lex are seen in the Kent barn together
Wow.
in the history of the show.
What?
Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. Like, remember like what, like a
What?
few episodes ago, like Lionel and Lana shared like their first scene together or something.
Yeah, I'm like even going back through my head.
Yeah, man.
What?
Yeah,
That's
man.
crazy.
Well, I guess like by the time Lana and Lex were cool with each other, like he was already trying to like wean her away from
Yeah.
wiener. I was trying to say wean her, but it just said
Chesterman.
Check out her Chester, man. This is the third time that Lois learns Clark's secret. The first two times were in season 4 episodes Spell and Blank, respectively. Do you remember what happened at the end of Blank to make her forget?
I can't remember.
That dude, like, flashed her memory. And,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah. So everybody forgot. Yeah. That was a good episode.
Yeah, it was.
Lois is the first human to be infected by red kryptonite. This is also the second time that Lois finds out that Oliver is the Green Arrow. Although she had her suspicions in Hydro, a plan by Oliver and Clark convinced her otherwise.
Yeah.
Clark mentioned that Lex wanted everything he had, with Lana being at the top of that list. Lex had said this to Clark in the episode Vessel right before he was inhabited by General Zod. He
Oh,
did
yeah.
say that.
Yeah, he did.
I
and
forgot
Lana
he said that.
just standing there, like, listened to all this. I was like, girl, get out of there.
This is what she needs to do, okay? She needs to go find Adam Knott.
Yeah. Yes.
Adam Knott.
Isn't he dead, though?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody she's dated is dead.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically we
Oh,
don't
God,
we
that
don't
is
know
right.
that Jason Teague is dead. Technically, he's missing. But like,
He's dead.
I mean, I guess it's been long enough that they probably legally announced him dead, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, how long do you have to go missing for before they legally pronounce you dead?
It's a bit, man.
Like over a year? Because that was season 4 finale, and we're in season 6.
If I think it's also based off of any like evidence.
Mm.
If the trail runs cold for so long, then after that,
Even like if there's a natural disaster, like a meteor shower. Because
I
that
think so.
also happened. I think they were kind of just banking on that. Being
Yeah.
like, I mean, because it is kind of how he died, right? He
I
was
think
at the
so.
Kents,
yeah,
and the house got hit.
yeah, the house got hit. Yeah,
So I guess that's where he died. Fuck.
yeah,
Well, I mean, obviously his spirit went on to supernatural, but
yeah.
that's neither here nor there.
Hallelujah.
Lois's reaction after using the lipstick is similar to Chloe's when she is dosed with a green kryptonite love potion in the episode Devoted. Both gaze at Clark and murmur his name dreamily.
Clark.
Clark, I'm devoted to you.
Oh yeah, that one.
What an
That
episode.
was too peppy. Like that was peppy puppy love there
Oh, wait.
with
I was-
Chloe.
I was about to say Cryptuck, but that was a different episode.
Yes.
Yeah, my bad. Chloe saying, "Why does that make me picture her wielding an axe to every man in Metropolis?" This is ironic due to the fact that when Chloe was possessed by Dawn Stiles in season 4's episode Spirit, she does exactly that to Clark and Jonathan. Remember
Wow,
that?
yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
The crown's mine, bitch. The best line
Yes,
in Smallville. It will never be better than that.
that needs to be a soundbite.
Motherfucker could straight up say, "Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's
plane.
me, Superman."
Okay.
And I would still like, no,
No.
the crown is mine, bitch, is still number 1. All right? It does not get better than that.
James Gunn, you need to
Put that in Superman.
put that in Superman, please. Fit that in somewhere.
What does he say? He goes, "Genius." So good. I love that episode. Lex should not be strong enough to deform the chisel like that. So, just a very,
it's
very quick comment on that.
Physics.
I don't think it is. Like, I mean, imagine you have a chisel and you stab it into like a piece of like, let's say hard metal. Okay. Like,
Steel.
yeah, let's say, and I'm talking like thick
Yeah.
steel. Okay.
A
Like,
girder.
like, you know, I don't think, especially if you're expecting it to be like flesh,
Yeah.
right? Like, you're not even, you know, preparing for like, you know, to hit,
Yeah.
you know, steel, right? Like, I think it would just like,
Bounce.
yeah. I mean, I don't think,
Or like be
don't
like a cartoon, just vibrate.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, I just, Lex doesn't have the kind of strength that it would take because, sure, Clark's body would deform it, but like the amount of strength it would take for Lex to bend it off of Clark's body, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I know it doesn't really
Adrenaline.
matter. I guess.
Adrenaline.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I've hit something like that before, like with like a hammer or something, and like it fucking hurt.
Oh
I
yeah.
cannot think of what the hell I'm thinking of. I've never had a job where I had to do that. So, oh wait, it might have been that body. Never mind. Let's keep moving.
Shut up.
To be clear, I'm fighting with everybody. I do remember hitting a piece of metal or something, but I don't remember what I was
body?
doing. No, it wasn't a body. Simon Bailey or Simone Bailey,
Yeah.
aka Star, previously portrayed an unnamed Smallville High student in the early seasons of the show. In the episode Ageless, a photograph of Bailey was used for the yearbook photo of Smallville High student Jackie Gould, who retroactively can be considered the character in Bailey's previous appearances. The same photograph would later be used for a yearbook picture of a former Smallville High student, Tanya Hartz, a character appearing in the episode Commencement. However, dialogue from Chloe frames Star as a complete stranger, meaning that Star is neither Jackie Gould or Tanya Hartz.
Huh?
Star is the person that gave Lois the lipstick.
Oh, okay. I was like, who the hell is Star?
Even though Star doesn't get Lois or Clark's name on screen at the party, she says that she thinks Lois and Clark's destiny is more intertwined than they realize when Jimmy gets the anti-love potion. Though, in the same scene, she also makes a claim of being psychic, which would explain her knowing their names and future.
She's clairvoyant. Like all those people on TikTok.
Call me now. Yeah, a lot of good those fucks done.
Liars.
No. Do you know how many debit cards I've had to block now because found out they were all liars?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm joking. That was a joke. It is stated for the first time that the entity that saved Clark in Static and Labyrinth is the Martian Manhunter, a name presumably thought up by Chloe. After attacking Lex the night before, Martha Kent points out to Clark that red kryptonite strips away his inhibitions. Alicia Baker said something similar to Clark in season 4's episode Unsafe. This is the first appearance of red kryptonite since season 4 and Lois's first encounter with Clark's Cal personality.
Yeah.
Jimmy was last seen in the episode Hydro. Red Clark tells Lex that, quote, if I had known who you were going to turn out to be, I'd never would have saved you on that bridge.
God.
Which is a reference to the first time Clark and Lex met when Lex hit Clark with his Clark and Clark saved his life.
Wait. I think your brain got mixed up. And I don't think you was aware. But you said Clark and Lex met when Lex hit Clark with his car. It came out as Clark when Lex hit Clark with his Clark.
That's very possible.
There's a lot going on in that sentence, man.
That's what he calls his dick.
He calls it his Clark?
Lex.
Oh, Lex calls his... Oh, my God. That's fucked up, man.
He likes to smack Clark around a little.
Since red kryptonite brings up Clark's...
The ultimate payback, Maggie. And he's like, Lana, you can have sex with Clark anytime you want.
She's like, what?
Right here.
Aww. Not the same.
Since red kryptonite brings
There's
out
red stuff down there.
Fuck. The carpet matches the drapes. Since red kryptonite brings out Clark's innermost thoughts and desires, this episode reveals that 1, he hates Lex. 2, that he's still in love with Lana. 3, he has thoughts about a relationship with Chloe. And 4, is physically attracted to Lois. And 5, is angry about Martha and Lionel's friendship. This is the first episode since Justice that Lois appears in where she isn't in any physical danger.
Good job, Lois.
This episode marks the 49th appearance of Clark's red jacket and blue shirt outfit, which he wears frequently throughout the series. So Maggie, if Clark wears it, you
cookie cake, baby.
You gotta get us cookie cake with a pair of
underwear,
jacket, and a long shirt.
Yeah, that was awful.
Major funky.
All right, it's time for the Freak of the Week, everybody. This week's Freak of the Week is Red Lois.
Oh, Matt Sierra says he heard it.
He heard me say hit Clark with his
Clark.
Well, when the word Clark is in a paragraph 27 times,
it
it's
doesn't
hard.
help
You know?
when it says when Clark and Lex first met, and Lex hit Clark with his car. And
Clark saved Lex. Yeah, like it's,
I don't blame you. That's what I said.
Yeah,
That's what I said. I said, I think your brain got mixed up there.
Nah, my brain is always mixed up.
I'm always confused.
Freak of the Week, Red Lois. So we've talked enough about them. I feel like we don't really need to break down any further their relationship.
I just love how Clark's like, should I give in to her? Like, you could see it in his face. He's like, should I give it to her? Because it could be fun.
And he's like, fuck it.
You know, because I mean, she was saying all the right things to him, and I was like,
all the right things, and all the wrong places.
You better hop on that train, buddy.
So she can hop on your train.
That's poor Lois.
Oh, yeah.
Poor Lois.
She didn't get to ride little Clark.
She hasn't got to ride no train.
That's true, man.
I feel bad for her.
Jimmy better watch out. John Glover better glove up.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh. Don't do that, Lois, please.
All right. Red Lois. Current ranking. At number 1, we've got the Justice League. Number 2, Green Arrow. Number 3, Red Oliver. Number 4, Legzod. Number 5, Bronson and Batista. Number 6, Bow Wow Wow. Number 7,
Wow.
Number 7, Doc Huds. Number 8, Tori Spelling. Number 9, Gloria. Number 10, Cliff, brother of Joe. Number 11, Duncan. And number 12, Jed McNally.
Fuck
Maggie,
you, Jed.
where do you want to put Red Clois?
Oh man, this is not fair.
I know, right?
Because I
This
love
is a hard one.
justice.
This is a
I
hard
love
one.
justice. Oh man, I want to say number 1 because like
That's a lot.
I know
You're asking a lot right
I
now.
know, but like there is so much that Clark is holding in. And
I mean, you know I'm a sucker for Red Clark.
oh, I know.
You
But then
know?
also we get Lois hopped up on it as a love potion.
It's true.
And we get Lois and Clark.
We get Clois, baby.
Yeah.
But we got the Justice League. Like,
I
this is the
know,
Justice
it's not fair.
League.
Can they both be number 1?
This is one of the harder ones for sure.
Oh boy.
And I'll be honest, I am torn. I'm torn. I honestly don't know. Like, I mean, I feel like legacy wise, like Justice League should get it.
Yeah.
But like, if we're talking about like my heart's desire,
Yeah.
then I mean, yeah, Red Clois is
Yes.
the freaking awesome, you know?
Yeah, and like
I think well, never mind. I was gonna say I think the Justice League episode is better than this one, but I honestly don't know. I think I just
this
like
one
this episode.
this one had a lot going on, but they
Yeah.
did it well.
This one had Lois, a lot of Lois.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Had that titty tat.
Titty tap just right there.
Lois and Clark forever.
Yes.
Yeah, I got the same
I
thing
love-
back in 1998. And they canceled my series.
I
you know?
love the fact that
Lois
we're
and Clark, the
yeah,
new-
God, man.
Nailed it. Also, fuck Dean Cain.
Fuck Dean
Just to
Cain.
be clear.
Every day, all day, we hate him. Anyways, at the end, when she shows up at the barn, Lois,
Yeah.
and she says, "Thank God this ink comes off." of
Yeah.
you." Like she was still vain enough
Yeah. To not
to
do
not
that.
go through with the actual
Like,
one.
I wonder
I
what,
love it.
I wonder what the thought process was for Red Lois. Like, I want to show my devotion,
Yeah.
but I don't want it to be permanent just in case, you know?
I think, well, like I told you, I think it was because she's vain
Yeah.
enough already. Like, she's not
She
horribly
definitely
vain,
had a couple of veins.
but like, that's still that part of her
Doink.
is like, you know what? It'll be there for the rest of my life. Do
Yeah.
I really want that there? Well, I'll get this done. That way I could really show him
Yeah. My boob.
my boobs. Like he already doesn't know what they look like because
Yeah.
he's already seen me as a stripper.
And
But
Clark was like, going, nah, never mind. All right. Number one.
number one.
Number one,
Number
baby.
one. God, this is hard.
As much as we love the Justice
I'm
League.
sorry seeing that old man, the doctor.
Oh. What was his name? Doc Huds.
Yeah.
All right, your new ranking. At number 1, Red Clois. Number 2, Justice League. Number 3, Green Arrow. Number 4, Red Oliver. Number 5, Legzod. Number 6, Bronson and Batista. Number 7, Bow Wow Wow. Number 8, Dog
Bow Wow
Hudson.
Wow.
Number 9, Tori Spelling. Number 10, Gloria. Number 11, Cliff, brother of Joe. Number 12, Duncan. And number 13, Jed McNally.
You Jed.
I'm going to have to rework this image because we still have 9 more to add to this.
I
And
like how it looks like a collage though.
I already
like
had to
that.
move us. You know, like we're usually on the left, but we were
need
covering up
his-
old Jed.
I know what.
What? Shrink them?
No. Put us in the middle. Bring us around.
But then where are we going to put the people, the new people? Like they use that, like they always get the center stage, you know?
Maybe
because we don't know where
just
they're going to be.
Stick with the single image.
I'll figure it out. We don't have to worry about it. All right, let's get into puberty, but with superpowers.
Yep. Big change.
That popped so loud.
No, it didn't.
Clark's abilities in this episode include
Baby.
super speed, superhuman strength, invulnerability, super
I'm sorry.
leaping, and X-ray vision. You say invulnerability.
Invulnerability. Hit Clark with his Clark.
Listen, you just want to smack his dick around. Okay. All right, so we kind of touched on this a little bit earlier. No flats, no tots. Did they break the rule this week, Maggie?
Oh, I mean, it looked like he flew.
It was a very stylized super leap for sure. Like, and like the way he landed did not come across like gravity was coming against him.
No.
You know, it looked like he was one. It looked like he was a leaf on the wind. Okay, we all know how that turned out last time.
And like, it just, you know, Lois holding on to him and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, which was just wonderful. Like,
I know
yes. I know we've been harping on this, but like
they broke it.
the fact that they went so hard on the Lois and Clark stuff and like did the whole thing with like them being on top of the damn planet, them having that moment together, like full on Superman.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
And like the people that wrote this, Brian, fuck, I can't remember their name. Let me look it up real quick because they're right here.
DJ says he flew.
It was Kelly Souders and Brian Peterson. They become the showrunners during season 8, and with 2 others. But then there's showrunners alone in season 9 and 10. And so, like, with as much as they like put into this, as far as like Superman stuff, that is everything in season 8, 9, and 10. Specifically, more season 9 and 10. I love it. I love it so much. And so, like,
I'm so sorry.
I'm starting to think anytime Kelly Souders and Brian Peterson do an episode, it's a banger.
Yeah.
You know, get them and fucking the Beaming B-Man together.
Talk about like, hitting Clark with his Clark.
Hey, you better check your McFly before your dock flops out. Ah, shit. I hit the button I'm not supposed to hit.
Oh, the prompter's
man.
gone.
Fucking hell.
I'll reach out real
All right,
quick.
yeah, you get
Okay.
that taken care
That's
of.
your says hit Clark with his Clark. I couldn't stop laughing there. Let's see. Well, DJ says he flew. So
All right, I think the consensus is he flew.
he flew. I'm
Good
there
job.
with you, DJ.
Good jorb, everybody. Speaking of good jorb, let's talk about drugs, man.
What's OxyContin?
Been a hot minute since we saw that one.
Cotton.
So, in this episode, Red K makes its return and works as an aphrodisiac for Lois while functioning like an illegal stimulant for Clark. So, I couldn't think of what drug we labeled Red K before.
Oh, I don't know.
Like, is it supposed to be like cocaine? You know? Like, is that what we're thinking? I mean, because it makes him like wild, you know, amped up, you know.
Yeah. Possibly, or like he's having a roid rage or something, you know.
I don't, but I wouldn't say it's steroids. I wouldn't call it steroids because there's definitely a sense of like losing himself, you know. And like I wouldn't say it's like meth, you know. Like, I wouldn't say it's that.
Like math.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And it's not reefer, you know. So
Or
like
like the roof.
yeah,
Yeah.
marijuana.
Oh my God.
Does
Mary Jane.
Does Mary wanna hang out later?
You guys, is this something wrong? Yeah.
Drugs. All right. Next up,
man.
that's just prom.
Well, that's just prime.
Do you want to go get high?
That's not even one. That's not even the line. That's not even the line. It's
You want to get high?
like that's all.
Do you want to go get high?
Oh my God. What's Hatsune Miku doing here? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Miku.
Ready? One, two, three. And we just lost everybody.
Yes, we did.
All right, Clark
Fortnite's ruined us.
Clark to Chloe.
Okay.
You're the only person who can make me feel guilty, relieved, and a little sad, all in one sentence. And then we got Chloe and Jimmy. I'll be Jimmy.
What are you doing? We were supposed to take Clark out tonight. Remember?
Yeah, well, Lois was out alone, and then it hit me. Lois and Clark.
Lois and Clark?
You gotta admit, they got chemistry.
Yeah, so do nitroglycerin and peroxide, and I don't suggest putting them together.
Nailed it. Now we got Jimmy talking about Lois. It's so weird to see her acting like a girl. Was that when she was eating cake?
Well, and also, yeah, and she's pouting.
Okay, yeah.
She's pouting. She's like, I can't believe he left me here.
That was great. That was
Yeah.
so good. I love that. All right, we got Lois and Clark.
Lana is your past. I'm your future.
Yeah, well, this is the present. Bitch.
So obvious. So obvious.
Come
so
on,
Clark.
Chloe. It said Cal.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to change that to the Clark because we call him Red Clark.
Yeah.
I know everybody else calls him Cal.
Well, and
That's Red Clark.
Yeah, and it's because of that. Those episodes where he ran off and he had to change his name. Clark
I
with
don't
his
know why I
Clark.
said that. Clark with his Clark. No, it's Lex's
Lex.
Ding Dong
Lex.
is named Clark. And
Clark
Clark's is named Little Clarky.
Hit Clark with his Clark.
Clark's is Little Clarky. Lois named it that. Remember? Show some respect. All right.
Clarky Clark.
And the funky bun. All right. Let's get a DC reference. Part of it.
You become part of a bigger universe.
Lazy.
You just don't know it yet.
Fuck off, Maggie.
Shut
All right.
up,
When
you
Chloe,
bitch.
hey, when Chloe says the next love of your life is right around the corner, Lois comes around the corner, hinting at the future relationship of Clark and Lois. When Jimmy talks about setting up Clark with Lois, he says Lois and Clark, which was the title of the Superman series from the 90s. Lois and Clark: The New Adventures of Superman.
Fuck Dean Cain.
Dean Cain, more like fucking shame, because he sucks.
Hit Dean with his Clark.
Cain, Clark stating that Oliver is not even in the same league as me is a nod to them both being in the Justice League. Chloe gives Jimmy a bow tie for Valentine's Day, a nod to the character traditionally wearing one. He's cute in a bow tie kind of way.
Yeah.
Remember they said that?
Yeah.
Once upon a time.
What's
After Clark super leaps with Lois from the Daily Planet balcony to Oliver's balcony, Lois remarks that Clark is able to leap tall buildings in a single bound, which is a word-for-word quotation of one of the popular descriptions of Superman's most well-known superpowers. Faster than a locomotive, faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. Able to jump, leap tall buildings in a single bound. He is the protector of Earth. He is the Slayer. Into each generation, a Slayer is born. He is
this?
the Masked Rider. Nailed it.
Are you high?
All right. This episode is also similar to the Lois and Clark episode, Pheromone, My Lovely, where Lois is under a perfume which causes her to drop her romantic inhibitions. In this episode, the effects of red kryptonite were removed by green kryptonite exposure. A similar incident occurred in the 4th season of Lois and Clark, where Superman lost fine control of his powers due to red kryptonite exposure, and the effects only ended after he was grazed by a green kryptonite bullet. As is Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, Clark reveals his powers to Lois by walking off a building. In both cases, Lois forgets soon afterwards. We don't.
They need to stop playing that card, man.
What?
Let Lois remember, okay?
Hey.
I understand this is a TV show, but like those damn movies. Let her remember.
Yeah, I mean that's the old movies.
I know.
They,
That's
you
a
know,
little
and you
shit.
Hey, don't blame the legacy of Superman because of fucking Kenner's Superman 4, okay?
I'm going to.
No, you better fucking
I'm
not.
holding
You
a
better not.
fucking grudge
Hey,
against someone.
Jimmy Gunn will roll in his grave. Okay.
Jimmy Dean Gunn.
Yeah. The sausage man himself. If he
Man.
hears that. All
I
right.
heard he plays some songs too.
He does. Clark refers to Love Potion number 9. Love Potion number 9 is a 1992 movie starring Sandra Bullock and Tate Donovan and was inspired by a famous doo-wop song of the same name.
Yep.
Can you sing a bar from Love Potion number 9? Love Potion number 9. That's it. I once had an idea. This is when I was 9. Okay. I had an idea for my own fun, like, Valentine's story, right? And I did not listen. I was an innocent child. Okay. I want to make that very clear. But it was going to be Love Lotion number 9. I swear to God. All right.
Bless.
Yeah.
Now,
I was a little
that
child.
song, the first time I heard it was when I was a kid, Love Potion number 9.
Yeah.
And it was at my brother's talent show.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody acted it out.
Oh.
And like somebody would give, like they'd act like they're buying a potion. And they start falling. Yeah. That's how I knew it, but I couldn't remember it.
I want to say the only time I heard Love Potion number 9 was there was a Disney Channel cartoon song music video that they did on Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
I think
you're
I had
right.
it on VHS.
You
I think it's on
probably
one of these VHS because it was the same one where it's like the love episode of Pete and Pete, and it's where Big Pete and his friend explore, like, you know, are they more and then if I'm not
They
mistaken,
explore what?
if I'm not mistaken, Dawn and Lil Pete have she falls in love with him. He's like, snap out of it. You know, we're not, love is gross. Something like that. Something like that. I don't know. I don't remember.
Love stinks.
Yeah. Love stinks.
Love stinks.
Jimmy jokes that aphrodisiacs work like Barry White songs, a reference to the American singer famous for his sensual soul and disco love songs.
Oh, yeah. Baby, 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 baby.
What is that?
I don't know.
It's not.
I don't know.
Hey, baby.
That's Barry.
Oh crap! I can't think of this. Oh, I know.
I'm thinking of Casey and JoJo.
Mandy, well, you came and you came. Are you high?
Did you get it? That's not the same Barry. That's a different Barry. It's Barry Manilow. It's Barry.
Brand.
Wearing clothes similar to Romani dress and seemingly having mental powers like telepathy and precognition. Star, real name unknown, carries similarities with DC Comics character Cindy Reynolds.
Cindy.
Cindy is a superhero and member of the Justice League who goes by the name. Now, here's the thing. Apparently, this is a derogatory term.
Yeah, it's not.
So should I not even say the name? I mean, it's the character's name.
Do they still use that name?
I don't know. I'll just spell it.
Oh wait, I know. I know
Okay.
how to do it. It's crap. Esmeralda
Yeah.
from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah.
It's what they call her in that.
It's what cursed angel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a no.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah.
With Star's real name being unknown, it is unknown if she was intended to be Cindy Reynolds. A recurring issue for the show was to get permission from DC Comics to use their characters, with some, like Batman and Wonder Woman, being off limits due to movie projects. Character restrictions would later loosen during the Arrowverse era of the CW.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the part where
Michael Roosevelt.
Rosie came in and was like, fuck Arrow. Fuck it up its stupid ass. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he said. I think that was a quote for quote.
Matt calling her Dawn due to her Buffy character. LOL. I think it was no.
That's that dude. That is the only reason that I Michelle Trachtenberg Should be glad I didn't call her
Harriet.
Harriet. You son of a bitch. You son of a
Spy.
Let's get into
She's
the Talon
that
mix.
twin from Euro
Yeah, I
Trip.
like these guys. Yeah. Remy Zero.
You say she's a twin?
I said she's that twin from Euro Trip.
Oh my god. You guys are the worst twins.
twins.
I don't like thinking about that. That's gross. Tonight's episode of Smallville featured music from Ginger Ginger. Well, like, okay, you want to know what was going on? You want to know what was going on? I was looking at it, and I was thinking Gunger. Okay, the band Gunger. Okay, that is what I was thinking, which is spelled Gunger. And then when I saw it's Ginger, I went Ginger. It's Ginger. So there you go. I am embarrassed.
I love you.
It's fine.
I love you.
Our
It's because
finest
we're
hour
tired.
by Ginger. There you go.
It's Ginger.
It's time for the countdown to Superman. 24 weeks until Superman returns to cinemas, baby. Get me that dog. I want that dog.
Get that dog.
She's
She's
like,
like, shit. you
can
just
I go
woke me
back to
up.
sleep?
I'm sorry.
Way to
I'm
go,
sorry.
Maggie. Gone.
She get doggy.
Next time on Smallville.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
Next time, Gadget.
Season 6, episode 14. Trespass.
Don't.
That
You
wasn't.
may not pass.
Maggie, based solely off the title, what do you think the episode's about?
Are you okay?
Let me fucking barf.
Trespass. It means you cannot pass. You shall not pass.
So you think it's a Gandalf thing?
Yes, it's Gandalf.
Gandalf?
Gandalf shows up. He
Gandalf
shows
the
up, he's
Grey
all-
and Gandalf the White
Yes.
and Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Dreadnought.
And
Mussolini and the Blue
Meanies.
RoboCop,
Yep,
Terminator, Ralph Nader.
They all came
Every single
out
Power
of
Ranger.
nowhere. And they all came out of nowhere lightning fast.
Okay, Cowboy
Cowboy
Curtis. is
Norris.
Cowboy ass.
Is cowboy ass. I can't remember.
Mr. Rogers in a cum stained sweater.
Bloodstained sweater.
That's not the one I'm singing.
Well, your computer may have allowed you at school to hear that one. Mine, on the other hand, let us see bloodstained with everybody holding a knife.
This is the worst.
No,
It's
do
the
not
worst
sing it. I
video.
don't wanna hear
I'm
it.
not. It's the worst video I've ever seen. And it makes me laugh so fucking hard. Like, it is truly awful. It is truly awful. But it is so fucking funny. It's so funny. Holy fuck. Oh my god. All right, Maggie. So is that your guess for what Trespass is? All right. Hey.
Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White. You're gonna show up.
Well, everybody.
You shall not pass.
I guess we'll
I
have to
hope
wait.
Billy loves that.
I guess we'll have to wait until next week to find out if Maggie is right. She's definitely not.
I gotta bring a
remember,
cookie cake.
Hey, we'll be back again next week with another episode of Going Back to Smallville for episode 14, Trespass. So be sure and come back for that. Tomorrow night, we'll be live again right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome for a live podcast of Digimon and Sailor Moon. We'll be doing those. And then, of course, day after tomorrow, we'll be live doing our super nice playback where we'll be watching a random VHS tape. If you would like to come support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or become a member right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Get your name listed on every episode to get access to the Google Drive and maybe even get a special shout out, just like our Patreon producer for the month, Basilius. I'm Stupidonia. Thank you, Basilius. You are awesome. And of course, Movie Mornings will be back again in the morning. But that is going to wrap it up for us today, everybody. Thanks for joining us in the live chat. To everybody who came and hung out with us, we appreciate you. And yeah,
Love you bunches.
thanks for watching. And as always,
Have a hopefully awesome day.